Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our podcast, where we, as always, are going to speak about the importance of inner health, of our peace, and the importance of our thoughts and feelings. And why not to include a bit of science? You know, right now I'm studying physiology, and I like reading about all of those chemical substances and the connections and the functions of our inner organs uh, and whatever. Because by reading about it, you can easily see how little as humanity, how little we really actually know about our own body, about our own functions. And not only we know only a little, there is also only a small knowledge about how to cure ourselves by using this, let's say, Western medicine and Western science and scientific views. So this knowledge that we have today, it's really has its boundaries, and not a lot of scientists are able and willing to look behind, outside those boundaries. They are just happy there where they are, thinking that they are clever. But unfortunately, they are like little kids, just playing with small toys, not knowing about the real big picture. Having only a few pieces of the whole puzzle, but not knowing how big or how complicated the real puzzle and the picture really is. So the science is very nice, but it's like a game. And fortunately, we have also another kind of ways how to deal and take care about our body. You know that sometimes I mention here enlightened people like Jesus or Buddha and so many others who are living today or who were living in the past. And those people were not scientists. Those people were not chemists to make their miracles. So how did it happen that they performed so many beautiful things, and how they were able to help so many other people without knowing all those, let's say, important things from chemistry, from physics, from physiology, and all those sciences that we call important and progressive today, which is really very funny. So how they did it with little or no knowledge about this science? They did it because they were understanding and they knew how to deal and command their own mind. You see, today people, or our Western world, which is mostly compound of Europe and the USA, here people believe that you have to prove everything so that you will be able to watch it and touch it. But watching and touching something is just having the final product. It does not speak about how you reached and how you created that product. You see? So it's not important the result. The real thing, what people should be concerned and interested about, is the way how to create that product. And unfortunately, our society still thinks that it all comes down to some substances and chemistry and so on, but it's much easier. Why would God create something difficult for us to deal with? Absolutely no. He gave us the mind and let us to command by thoughts. You don't have to go and study university to have thoughts and process of thinking. Every human being can think. Every human being commands his own mind. You don't need a certificate or a diploma. You do it on a daily basis. Then it comes to a question. Do you command effectively so that you will gain only good things and benefits and living life which you have always wanted? Or are your commands ineffective or even destructive? And by destructive commands, I mean commands that bring you negative emotions, commands that in a long term destroy your own body. And again, many scientists suffer from normal illnesses. They are having heart attacks, cancer, and other kind of very bad illnesses. They do because even though they command the science, they are, big and good performers in science, they sometimes do not perform very well when it comes to their own mind and well-being, the inner world. The outer world is easily being commanded in a moment, in the minute, when you are able to command your own inner world. So instead of being focused on the outer world and doing all those experiments and prove others that you are right, this is not important. The outer has never been important. Which really is important lies within, and it is your world of thoughts and feelings. And here is the power of all creation, of everything that you have ever been and you ever will be. Just let me conclude this short podcast with this very interesting and very beautiful information and fact at the very same time. Here you are. In this university book, it is written that you can survive if the acidity in your blood is within 7.3 to 7.4 or 45, which is if you have acidity in your blood lower than 7 or higher than 7.7, you will probably die. And I would like to say that if I am good in counting, then 0.6 is the border between you staying alive and you being dead. 0.6. It's not even 1. It's 0.6. Living or dead. Did you know about that? I would say that probably no. I didn't know about it either. But do you mind? Probably not. You are probably very busy dealing with your, real problems, not the pH of your blood. And the same is me. I am not aware of how much acidity or how high is the acidity of my blood. It's it has never been a problem for me. But it is still 0.6 from life to death. And now comes the philosophical question, or I would say something automatic, which every human being, after learning this information, would ask himself or herself. Why, or by which power, am I still alive? Because till today, I was not aware about this 0.6 number, which is dividing me from death. And who is caring about all of this? That I'm still alive, and I would probably will be alive tomorrow without doing anything for this 0.6 important number. So how is this universe running? Who is this universe running? It is not just a science. I would say it's something much bigger, which you are part of. It is the soul, it is your mind, it is the love, which is doing and commanding all the processes to make sure that all is running well for you. And if something is not running well, it's for you to be reminded that you should set up something differently in your own mind. Because if you reset your mind in the right way, then everything else will follow the right way. And if you reset your mind in a wrong way, then everything else will follow the wrong way. So in the end of the day, it's not about the final result. It's about what started and governs the whole process. And here it is. It is the mind. So to finalize this whole answer, is science important? Yes, why not? For those who like it, of course. But is something here more important than the science? Yes, and it is here for everyone. Do go and learn to use your mind if you want to make anything better in your life. Otherwise, you can rely on science, but it is not 100% sure that it will help you. On the other hand, your mind and your connection with the higher soul and souls will help you always for 100%. Thank you for listening. I hope as always that it was helpful. Maybe it was difficult as well, but don't worry, we will come back to these topics again, and I hope and wish you to have a great time.